All right, guys. So make sure that you just take my life as example and you make patience your friend. Thank you, patience. Thank you. Make patience your friend. I'm aboard the Just Now ship with your host, Captain Naga. Today's episode, I'm here by this lovely fountain with Poseidon and this naked chick, and the guy blowing a conch shell on top. Hope that y'all love it. Take it all in, wherever you are. Hope y'all having a beautiful morning, evening, night, midnight special, wherever you are. Here, take this energy. Now we all in the same boat, and we can start the conversation. Today's conversation is on our dear friend Patience. Where are you, Patience? Oh, there you are. Hey, come. I need you. All right. Now that you're relaxed and we're here, we got our dear friend Patience, and we're going to talk about how he needs to be your friend as well. How we all need a little bit of patience in our life if we want to have a relaxed, calm state of mind and be able to bring out the most ultimate creative force possible that lies dormant in a ton of people. But in today's conversation, we're going to bring that out. We're going to evoke it. We're going to see what it really is. Who is Patience? And why should we keep her close to us? All right. So with that, patience is something that I started in my life having a ton of. And then it started wearing off. Giving you a little synopsis. But not for other people, mostly for myself. I started not being patient with myself and taking the time out to do things that really needed to be done. Because to my mind, I just wanted to be and done. Not tat, go to sleep, tat, eat some breakfast, tat, then done. Me, I just wanted things to be done right there and then. So it's a lot of projects, it's a lot of thoughts even that I would not muster on, I would not fester on, I would not focus my attention on, because that idea that I had in my head or thought something, anything, I didn't focus that much attention on it because I had patience with it. I just went on to the next thing that would give me that dopamine hit. What a lot of us do not understand is that our lives is run off of dopamine hits. Dopamine is a natural drug that occurs in your brain. And whenever you do something exciting, worthwhile, something new, it triggers. It's like doosh, doosh, like a little explosion. Doosh, and you're like, oh, I like this. I gotta do this again. Oh, poosh, oh yeah. But most of us don't understand is that even when we're not aware, like ultra excited, when we feel that dopamine hit is still occurring. And let's do the social media thing for an example. Like when you get a like on your picture, that's a hit right there. That's a dopamine hit. Like douche. Oh, somebody just liked it. And then your subconscious is working. You're not really aware of it, but our subconscious works and is like, all right, I need another like. What I gotta do to get this next like? What picture am I gonna take? What am I gonna do to get this like? I'm going through this now because I've dug myself out of social media for a long time, for over a year. For anybody that's on my Facebook, check out my statuses. I was not updating for a whole year. I was going through a lot of trippy souls, and I was like, whoa, this is scary. Like, I don't need this social media to feel fulfilled in my life. And my brain chemicals, most assuredly, was all realigning for the first time. And I was coming into balance with myself and really loving myself and experiencing forms of meditations that I never really experienced before. So when I was trying to go back into social media, I didn't really feel a need for it. Really did not at all. And all that was in my head was all the, oh yeah, I don't need that, the hits and everything. I was really researching a lot as well, but I was mostly going through experience. I was having a whole lot of experience of like giving myself my own dopamine hits by exploring life, going out in nature, eating the right foods that benefited my body, fruits and vegetables, a lot of colorful things I was eating without it being dyed to be colorful. Stayed away from the sugars and everything. But I say, all in all, I was away from social media for a while. And when I decided that I had to go back into this world, so to speak, to do the Just Tai show, because this is something that I see I have to do. But for me doing this alone, I had to go on the Twitter and the Instagram and the Snapchat and the Facebook, because this is my business. And I was like, man, in order for me to have a business, I have to dive back into this world of social media. And in the beginning, I was feeling those hits. No, in the beginning, it was like, I'm just uploading stuff. It wasn't really getting to me yet. But then after a while, I was like, yo, I need that like, I need this like, I need that. And in my mind, it was set up for like, it's just for the business. Like, I'm just doing this, trying to get this like on Instagram for the business. So, it wasn't really a personal thing. Like, Just Tai is Just Tai. The person you see right now is just participating with Just Tai. Captain Naga just participates in Just Tai. This is not me. Just Tai show is his own entity in and of itself. And she thanks you for watching. But me working for Just Tai, doing the social media, I was starting to feel those hits. And I was like, oh, somebody didn't like this. What did I do wrong? Or what can I do better next time? Which is good for business. So let's wrap this up around. I would say that if you on social media, try to make it feel like a business. Try to not keep it so personal. Because those dopamine hits are keeping you and keeping all of us addicted to these social media sites, whether we want to believe it or not. Anything we do with cell phones as well. I still scary about scary. I was still scary aware about using cell phones and talking on the cell phones a lot. Currently, I don't have a cell phone. My cell phone is working off Wi-Fi right now. So, for the longest, I didn't have a cell phone. I was just using Google Hangouts for if somebody ever had to get in contact with me. Hey, just contact me. If I'm on Wi-Fi, I'm probably going to get your call or not. I'm sorry. Just leave a message. I'll probably email you back. Like, I think I was back on the emails and stuff. Because having just that thing in your pocket, that's a universe in your pocket. And with patience, it rids us of our patience, because we always are able to get that dopamine hit. All we gotta do is take out that phone. And so it has millions of people we can be in contact with or just observe, because most of us are bored with what we are observing with our two eyes. We're bored with the life that we set up for ourselves. And the phone is taking away our patience for actually actualizing our full potential, because we're here. And most of us are not creating on these zones. We're just fans. We're just watching and observing. Shout outs to Infinite Waters. He gave me the key that said, for as much TV or YouTube as you watch, try to create something for 2-3 times the amount of time that you was watching something. Try to be a creator more than an observer. But we're still here on Earth, so we're going to observe things from time to time. So don't beat yourself up. Just make sure that you're making up for all those watch time hours and creating something for yourself. And that takes a lot of patience. And what doing this Just Tai has allowed me to practice and become more friends with patience. Because we cannot become friends with these emotions until we practice alongside of them. Until we build up that skill that allows us to embody that emotion. And patience, I see, is a virtue. It's a skill. It's something that has to be worked on because we want to be at the top as soon as we start. We want people to notice us as soon as we put our foot in the door. But that's not how the world works. That's not how this matrix is set up. We have to put in the hours and the hard work so that over time, if your goal is to be seen, you will be seen. If your goal is to work behind the scenes and stuff that you do is shown to the world, then that's the way it's going to be. Some people just love to let their art speak for themselves. And that is an awesome, beautiful thing. And that requires patience. Very much patience. And then we'll be able to get those dopamine hits off of relaxation and off of us working off of our own energy. We'll start getting a lot more hype and like, yo, this is what I do. I love what I do. And when people see you, they'll be like, he's so freaking motivated. I want that energy. And then you'll make more friends and you'll be able to broaden your network, and new possibilities will come from there and from across the street, and you'll be just sitting back like, whoa, when is this happening? Why is this all happening to me? I'm still me. And that's the wonderful thing, is that you see that when you have patience, you won't have to change yourself. You still be you through all the thick and thin. When we don't have patience, we're ready to adapt to any new ideal that we believe is going to take us up, take us to where we see other people are that we adore, celebrities, friends, family. But no, our path is our path. Your path is your path. What you gonna do for your life is what nobody else can ever do for your life. And when you have patience with yourself, you will be able to realize that more and more. Tai always, just Tai. Tai is when you combine your heart with your mind and you tie it all together like that yin and yang. And that's what Tai is. It's that feeling. It's that emotion of wow, of astonishment. It's no really words. It's just Tai, man. So, please love patience. Please make patience your friend. Got her here right now. Most of the time, it's hard for me in the past to talk to people because I would not feel as though everything that I'm saying is worthwhile. And I was a real mumbler back in the past. Like, I would talk really fast, really low, and everybody would have to be like, what you say? What you say again? It started off with me talking low. And then I just started, as I got older, talking fast and mumbles like, yeah, man, I was just going across the street, man. Then I found this thing and I was like, yeah, man, check that bit. It's hard to really just practice it. And when it happens. But when I started having more patience with my words and meditating and seeing my thoughts for my thoughts and seeing myself for myself and breathing, making sure that I breathe. Breathing is so important. Even between sentences, just taking breathers allows us to recollect where we are, because we hop from thought train to thought train to thought train, and that's where my mind does a lot. And when I have practice patience with myself, I'm able to calm myself down to a level that I can just talk, just let my heart talk. And whatever my heart says when it's tying with my mind, that's just what it says. There's no inner critic that says, what is this? What are you doing? Like, what did you just say? You really think people gonna understand that? What? Beating myself up. And in turn, that will make me talk a lot lower or really mumble or skip over a couple words, because I'll be like, man, it would translate to my ego mind as that person's not really listening to me anyway. That person not gonna really understand to me anyway, but let me be nice and try to spew out a couple things real fast just to make conversation. When really I need to participate and make Tai'versations, because for me, that's my world. Conversations, I'm just participating and mumbling. But when I'm really having a Tai'versation, I'm really tying. See, I tied that all together. Hey, and I have seen wonderful and reaped wonderful benefits from it, such as making these videos every day and you hopefully understanding what is coming out of my mouth. Strengthening up that blue throat chakra. Patience has allowed me to work on that chakra, that spinning wheel energy that allows my spirit to talk into this 3D reality. Just chakras are very important in our lives. Check out the check out the chakra video I made a while back. That was a very cool episode. I went through all the chakras, all 7, and gave a little description on how once they're all aligned, we can be more of our true potential, start living it out, and raise the level of human consciousness up a notch so we can all be normally aware of what the third eye sees. So, with that comes mounds and mountain loads of patience in yourself. I'm gonna just skip over to chakras, because when you focusing on each chakra and you're meditating or doing yoga, it's all wraps around the same thing. You're able to calm yourself down. For people like me who's able to in the past get high tempers or think so fast that you just get upset at everybody and yourself included, and you just say F the world, forget all this shit, and you just want to call it quits. Practicing charging up your chakras in meditation and yoga allows oneself to have the most complete patience with yourself. And when you have the most complete of patience with yourself, you can have patience for the world. And you'll see the beauty in everything, and you'll be willing to lend a helping hand out to those in need. And that's what's going to keep the world spinning. That's what's going to keep Mother Earth smiling, is when we have so much patience with ourselves and love ourselves to the point that we can start actually loving other people. I don't know, some of us may say that we love other people. I said it for a long time. But when you really are able to know that you love other people, it will show, and it will surprise you, and you will want to stay in that field, in that line, that path, because it can twirl. A line is just straight. You will want to stay on that path forever. I know I am. I know I'm loving myself so much that I love my spouse even more. I've been loving myself so much that I'm able to love my daughter a whole lot more. I'm able to see them as loving human beings who are existing on this earth to love, and I'm just loving right along with them. And through all the trials and tribulations, that's just trials and tribulations. They're not going to make or break my relationship. Well, they probably make it, because everything ties in together, the good and the bad, but it's not going to break it. No. Alright guys, so make sure that you just take my life as example and you make patience your friend. Thank you, patience. Thank you. Make patience your friend and change your life. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Observe this one more time for me. beautiful water. Alright? Now, if you love this video, if you want to make patience your friend, please take some patience and drop some likes for me. 1, 2, 3. Check out some previous Just Tile videos and subscribe for more. Because sometimes I drop 1, sometimes I drop 2. No telling sometimes what I'm going to do. It's just Captain Naga leaving you with this awesome question. We all tired. But do we really tired? Sometimes, I don't know, dude. Sometimes I don't know. Until next time, it's Captain Naga. About to have some fun today. You will see in the next video. Alright guys, so make sure that you just take my life as example and you make patience your friend. Thank you, patience. Thank you. Make patience your friend.